Then on Namek, you have like the green sort of water, and you have all these different like unique aesthetic looks. And then of course in the Janemba movie, you're in hell and you have those weird kind of bouncing balls. So I think no matter if we're talking about movies or manga or anime, Dragon Ball tries to have really unique environments, right? And I like that. And this episode had one of the more unique environments, which I'm going to get to shortly here in a minute. So the episode, first of all, the atmosphere of the episode I thought was great. I love how they had the drums at the beginning of it, boom, 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 and they once again remind us that Goku is really at his limits, and we've heard this how many times now. And they talk about how, like, Goku is still not fully mastering Ultra Instinct at the beginning of the episode. In other words, his attacks are not hitting, just like with the Kefla fight. And Whis pretty much says that, yeah, this is his last chance. He's got to do it now. And that point was hammered home a lot in this episode, that this is it. They really are making it clear that Goku has to win here. So Goku tries to do the same strategy as he did before by charging up a Kamehameha, but Jiren, come on, that ain't going to work on Jiren. And they tell us that Jiren has pretty much figured Goku out. So Goku kind of changes it into this sort of barrier move, so he wouldn't take Jiren's attack, but Goku's still kind of weak. And then they have this interesting exchange on the sidelines between like Vermouth, Belmod, and Vegeta, and they all pretty much are talking, right? And Vermouth is not impressed by this Ultra Instinct, even though I thought he was impressed by it before, but maybe I'm wrong. Vegeta, of course, is like cheering Goku on. Now, I know that some Dragon Ball fans are going to say, oh, they've turned Vegeta into Goku's cheerleader. Why is he saying that Goku's going to beat Jiren, blah, blah, blah. Look at how the Saiyans improved during the tournament. I don't see that as being a negative because Vegeta's out, dude. Like, Vegeta has no choice but to cheer Goku, because if Goku loses, they lose. Like, he has no choice but to do it. But he wasn't really cheering Goku. He was more so telling Universe 11 to shut up. So don't take that as Vegeta cheering for Goku as much as Vegeta telling them that you don't know what you're talking about, don't underestimate my race. Because that's pretty much what Vegeta's always said, right? So this pisses off Vermouth. And he's like, listen, Jiren, finish this dude. And then, of course, Vegeta talks about how you can't lose because, we made a promise, the pride, the typical Vegeta. So they start going at it hard, explosions. They're doing some really, there's a fun portion of this fight where they have this really sophisticated kind of blocking and striking that almost resembles like an old school kung fu movie, and I really enjoyed that. When you see it, if you haven't seen it yet, which I hope most of you have because we're going into spoilers here, it looks really awesome, and that was probably my favorite part of the fight. So there was some reused animation, okay? And what they did. Now, I'm not an animation expert. That's what AJ does. AJ's the animation expert. Wes, Kay,